Welcome to the Big Ree and Ace Pick 6 Sweet 16 special. Let's go, Ace.
Bam. All right, boys and girls. Sweet 16. It was a juicy first two rounds of March Madness, and cannot wait. We got 4 days coming up. We got the Sweet 16 Elite 8 games for you boys and girls. Before we get into the docket of games, Big Ree,
make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
And there's a link in the description for the merch. Get your merch, support the channel, follow us on Instagram. Let's get into our trip, Big Ree. Me and Big Ree were in Las Vegas, Nevada for March Madness for the first two rounds. Wednesday to Sunday. It was a nice trip. What was your overall thoughts, Big Ree? What was your highlight? What's going on?
Great.
What was the highlight of the trip for you, Big Ree?
Probably Egg and I.
Egg and I. It's the breakfast spot.
Breakfast spot.
We had a few good breakfasts.
Yeah.
What was the other spot?
Mr.
Mama is off the strip.
Everything's off the strip.
A lot of locals there.
Yeah.
But that place was legit. We got the big cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
About this big. That was good.
$5.
We hit up a lot of food, guys. I mean, basically, there was a lot of March Madness. We're watching games all day.
Place.
The frozen custard place, Nielsen's off the strip as well. That place was legit. I got the Butterfinger Concrete mixed in, got the Kit Kat, so doubled up on the toppings, and that thing was like this big. And you can confirm, Big Ree, to all the viewers, I finished the whole thing.
Yeah, he did. Surprisingly, I didn't get it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass on this one.
But I finished that big old concrete, and that was good.
Yeah,
that was legit. That's a go-to for me going back.
For sure.
Going back, I'm gonna go there for sure. The highlight, I mean, dinner-wise, we actually, me and Big Ree, since we've been to Vegas so many times, just the 4-hour drive east, we've been there so many times. So when me and Big Ree are in Vegas, hobbies in Vegas, we like to venture off the strip a lot more than just staying off the strip, the more touristy things. So we hit up that Thai spot off the strip. That was solid. That was really good.
The Donair spot.
The Donair spot. What was that? Like some German, Turkish spot.
Wolf Down or something.
Wolf Down. That place was legit. That's it. And that whole strip mall that Wolf Down is in has a bunch of the Chinatown, a bunch of restaurants. They were all packed.
Yeah.
We hit up the Gelato Bar.
Right next door.
That was the real deal. Carlo's Bakery in the Venetian.
Nothing like Carlo's.
Carlo's Bakery, get the lobster tail.
And then get your coffee bean right after.
We hit up Coffee Bean at least a few times at the Venetian. What else? The buffet. The buffet at the Cosmo.
You can't go wrong with Cosmo buffet.
That was legit. I mean, we went to town. I probably ate more at the dessert bar than I did at the actual buffet. But that was a good buffet. I mean, what else do we eat? I'm trying to think. What else are we missing here, Big Ree?
We went to Dave's.
We went to Dave's Hot Chicken. That was a late night meal.
Yeah, that was only late.
What was that? Like at 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. Had some munchies. Dave's Hot Chicken. The pizza place. What was the pizza place's name that we had?
The Faras.
The Faras Pizza. Oh, that was in the Aria? No, that was in Caesars. So we were around the Caesars Forum shops. Hit up the Faras. Got that big, large. Those slices were huge.
And how crazy is it that the day we eat the Faras, the owner dies?
That's unreal. So we were there sitting at the food court at the Caesars. We ordered the Faras. There was a group of like 5 of us. We got 2 of those huge, large pizzas, $40 a piece, but those slices were huge. And as we're talking, one guy in our group is telling us how you need to have this in New York. The old man makes this pizza by himself. So when you go to New York, he knows I got a New York trip coming up at the end of the year. And he's like, when you go, make sure to go to the Faras. The old man's going to make the pizza. Later on that day, we find out the old man passed away that day. Just really trippy, man. Really kind of crazy. And so I guess we missed out to be able to enjoy his pizza, but we'll still check it out. I'm still going to check it out along with Joe's Pizza in New York. I got to hit up Joe's every time. I mean, we could do a whole episode just on New York. New York pizza. I mean, we should get into some food blogging, Big Ree, because we do some damage. There's a lot of these food influencers and Instagrammers, and bro, we can crap on those dudes because we actually are legit. Like a lot of those guys, They go there just because they have an Instagram page. They want to just order the food, post it. They're basically looking for free food from the establishment. Yeah. And like, oh, we're an influencer, food blogger, and then like hook us up with free food. We'll take pictures and post it. That's a bunch of crap, right? Like, I get what they're trying to accomplish there, but me and Big Ree legitimately love food. We are going to these places not to take pictures, not to post anything on Instagram, or Yelp or whatever. I'm there because I want to eat the damn food.
Exactly.
I don't care, and I'm like looking forward to it. Like, I'm already mapping out Friday night.
Yeah.
You know, where we're going to go. But so all I'm saying is, like, we're going to hit up food, and we're legit. We could start doing some food blogging, Big Ree, if you want.
Yeah.
Like, our spots in all these different states.
Yeah.
We know a lot of food. So anyhow.
Circa was really fun.
Oh, Circa. Let's discuss that. The Circa Hotel and Casino in downtown Vegas. You know, if you have not been to downtown, it's a must for anybody. There's a lot going on, especially at night. It's a pretty cool scene there. But the Circa... That Sportsbook is unreal. It's like a freaking movie theater seating. It was legit. I mean, I get during March Madness they charge to sit in the theater.
I didn't know that. I just sat. I didn't know.
But then
my friend told me it's open seating.
You got booted, and then we had to end up paying to get in the seats. But otherwise, look, it was legit. It's huge. Yeah. The screen, you can't beat their screens.
Yeah, for sure.
Out of all the Sportsbook in Vegas, I know Westgate is pretty huge, but. Circa traps on Westgate. Venetian's got a pretty good sports book.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good sports books, but Circa was at another level. Highly recommend if you're in Vegas for March Madness, probably even during football season.
Yeah.
It's probably a good atmosphere there. A lot of friendly people, actually. Most friendly people at Circa compared to all the other ones.
Yeah.
So that was cool. We had the meet and greet at the Venetian on Saturday. That was fun. We met a few fans there and watched the game. Had a drink with a few guys and Black Tap got my shake there with So that was good. What else, Big Ree? What else? Are we missing anything? I mean, I think we might have touched on everything. Caesar shops were pretty legit. I don't spend too much time there, but I was impressed there. Obviously the Venetian, the canal shops are cool there. What else? Anything else we're missing? All I gotta say is Vegas is back, boys and girls. COVID situation is non-existent over there. Everybody, no mask situation.
People were looking at us like, what the hell? Someone said, y'all ain't from around there.
Yeah, I mean, they recognized us.
Because when we were wearing our masks, we're just trying to be a little cautious around a lot of people.
Yeah, depending on the situations. But it was legit. I mean, look, Vegas is open. It was packed as hell. There's a lot of people there. Vegas was good. The walk in our hotel, dude, once you got off the elevator all the way to our room, these guys decided they wanted to, hook me and Big Ree up with the last room, the last suite in the hallway. So we literally had to probably walk a quarter mile every time.
Yeah, I kind of like that, just to burn off the calories.
We did eat a lot. That's true. You know what? No joke. I'm not lying to you. With all the food that we ate over this whole 5-day stretch from Wednesday to Sunday, I weighed myself before on Wednesday morning, and then I weighed myself Monday morning.
Yeah.
I actually weighed less.
That's great, because we're doing a lot
That's crazy. With all the food, and I think we're missing some stuff that we ate.
We ate the pink box donuts, bro.
Oh, the pink box donuts. How do we forget? Another staple. If you're in Vegas, you got to hit up pink box donuts. They're big, thick donuts. They're like got some toppings.
Not your average donut.
Yeah, not your average donut, and not like just like a fancy donut.
It's like
dude, legit. Hit up Pink Box Donuts. Yeah. But I think we probably walked. I know somebody was keeping track 6-7 miles a day, 8 miles a day.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
With the all over, so that was legit. I mean, and I lost weight. I was down about half a pound.
That's great.
After eating all of that.
That's fabulous.
That was unreal. So it was good, man. And then on the way back, I want to just throw this in. Terribles.
Where is that? Baker, I think?
No, it's not in
It's like a little bit after Baker?
Barstow area. And so, dude,
Barstow.
Really
it's like the halfway point.
It's a really good convenience store. I know everyone wants to talk about Eddie's World and the big Chevron, but the Terribles was legit, man.
Yeah.
Really nice, clean. Bathrooms were legit. They had all this good stuff. So that I highly recommend that. A little bit after Barstow. There's two of them, so don't get confused. There's one that's just kind of a rundown one, and then about a 3 or 4 minute drive from that one, there's a really nice new one.
Yeah.
And so go to the new one. It's legit. March Madness is always its own, kind of scene over there in Vegas.
Yeah,
so
it's just everyone going crazy.
And you got all the people supporting their teams.
Place a bet.
Yeah, I mean, the lines are crazy. It's just a fun old time. So I highly recommend, if you haven't been in Vegas for March Madness, try to make it out for those first 4 days.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Anything else you want to throw in about the trip? I mean, I know we can't wait. I'll probably make at least maybe 3 more trips by the end of the year.
Nothing
else. I
else.
can't wait to get back. I mean, Vegas burns you out, but I cannot wait to be back.
It definitely burns me out. I mean,
it does. But you know what? I was telling you, dude, I was going on about 3 hours sleep daily.
Me too. I'm struggling, bro. I got to wake up for work.
I don't know how you were struggling. You usually can sleep like a baby, but, dude, I was doing pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
I was not worn out at any point throughout the trip, dude.
No, I'm struggling now.
You're still struggling?
In the casinos, they have the oxygen.
They pump the oxygen there
to not let you sleep so much.
So you're struggling right now?
Yeah, I was about to fall asleep on the road yesterday.
Didn't expect that from you. I thought it was going to be the other way around, but I'm feeling good, man, and so I've been sleeping good, energized, no issue. I'm ready to go back. I mean, I'm ready to drive out there this week again. We want to go there for Sweet 16, Elite 8. I'm down. You know me. I'm definitely down. But anyhow, I think let's get into the game. So without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. We got the fourth seeded Arkansas versus Gonzaga. Gonzaga is a 9-point favorite here. The total is 155. Big Ree, what do you think on this game?
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I mean, Gonzaga, both teams have been struggling, surprisingly. Gonzaga almost blew it there, but then came back and win. But I'm just not impressed with Arkansas still, even though they made it this far. I think finally Gonzaga just whoops their ass and covers the 9.5.
So you're taking Gonzaga -9 here. You know what, Big Ree? I have to agree with you. I mean, look, Arkansas, I thought that they were going to get upsetted by Vermont, and Vermont gave them a run. I thought it was close. Then I thought New Mexico was going to upset Arkansas, and they gave them a run. They gave them a run. There was a 2-point game with a minute and a half. And so, look, they've been squeaking out these wins against these kind of low-level teams. And Gonzaga, on the other hand, struggling. I mean, the first round, that's different. They struggled in the first half, and then they blew them out. I think they blew them out in the second half. And then in the round of 32, I mean, Memphis was leading and giving them all of their giving it to them, and they pulled it out at the end, but they didn't look good. But I think they pick it up now, Sweet 16, and I agree. I think they cover the -9. I'm taking Gonzaga -9 as well. We agree there. Game 2, this is 4:29 p.m. on Thursday. We got number 11 Michigan versus the number 2 seed Villanova. Villanova, a 5-point favorite here. Total is 135. What do you think about this game, Big Ree?
Yeah, this is going to be a really good one. I just don't know. Michigan's looking really good. Nova, they're just like so-so. I'm not too impressed, but I think I'm not going to swallow the points. I'm going to take the +5, but I think Nova wins by a game-winning 3.
Okay, so we agree here again, Big Ree. This is going to be a really good game. I mean, I didn't think Michigan should have even been in the tournament, but watching those 2 games, they impressed me. They impressed me, and they looked good. I have to give them credit, right? Regardless, they looked good. Whether they belong or not, they looked good the last 2 games. Villanova has looked good also, okay? So Villanova has done what they needed to do. They've looked good. But look, I think Villanova wins here, but I like Michigan to cover the +5. I just don't see Villanova blowing them out, and so I'm taking Michigan +5 as well. We agree on game 1 and 2. Game 3, 6:35 p.m. Pacific time. We got Texas Tech, the number 3 seed, versus number 2 seed Duke. Texas Tech is a 1-point favorite. The total is 137. What do you think, Big Ree?
Yeah, this one can go either way. You're literally flipping a coin here. Both teams doing solid. I mean, Texas Tech squeaking it out, making it here, and Duke looking solid, but I'm going to go with Texas Tech here. I picked them to make they were my Final Four pick, and I'm sticking with it. I know we're going to disagree here.
Okay, interesting. No, we're actually going to agree again, Big Ree. Look, I've liked Texas Tech all year. I've
Yeah.
been saying I like them all year, and they're shooting pretty good, especially in the first round game. Second round was okay. Duke, I just feel like always just blows it. They have the most talent usually in the field, but they always blow it. I know everyone's gonna jump on the bandwagon because Coach K's retiring and all that crap. I don't buy any of that. Look, I think Texas Tech is gonna want it more. I think I can't say they're a better coach team, but their coach is solid in his first year. And look, why are they a 1-point favorite here, right?
Exactly,
Like it doesn't make sense.
It happens
either.
for a reason.
Their Duke should be the favorite here, but they're a 2 seed over a 3. And I like Texas Tech here. Look, they got that transfer from what's the school that he's from? He played with that guy Max Abraham from last season.
Oh, I can't.
Anyhow, I can't think of the team, but Banner. And so look, they got a lot of talent. I like Texas Tech as well, and I'm taking the over in this game.
Okay.
And so I like Texas Tech -1 over 137. Game 4. We got a 6:59 p.m. tip-off game number 5, Houston versus number 1, Arizona. Arizona, a 1.5-point favorite. The total here is 145.5. What do you think, Big Ree?
Oh, man, this is so hard. I mean, I picked Arizona to win it all, but Houston is looking really good. I got to give them credit when credit's due. And Arizona's been so-so. They struggled against TCU. They were about to lose.
Yep.
Well, we were just following that game.
Yep.
And I don't know. It's literally a coin flip, too. But as I picked Arizona to win it, I'm going to stick with them and pick Arizona.
Holy crap, Big Ree. I don't think it's ever happened that we've agreed on 4 picks in a row, whether it's football, basketball, anything. This is unreal. College, NFL, NBA. Wow. Look, Houston's playing well, better than I thought they were going to play because they had a lot of injuries. Arizona's not looking impressive. Like you said, TCU almost beat them. That game went to OT. But I think, when you get that kind of scare, you come back stronger. I don't think Houston's as strong as, it seems that they are. And I like Arizona again. I mean, I don't think they're going to win the whole thing, but I like Arizona to beat Houston and cover 1.5. So I'm agreeing with you again. I'm taking Arizona -1.5. That's 4 for 4 for us, Big Ree. All right, Friday, we got number 12, St. Peter's versus number 3, Purdue. Purdue is a 12.5-point favorite. The over here is 135. What do you think, Big Ree?
Yeah, another good game, surprisingly. I mean, St. Peter's beat Kentucky, then went on to beat Murray State from 15.5-point favorite to, I think, 8.5-point favorite or 9-point.
Yep.
Underdog, sorry.
Yeah.
And this game is going to be better than people think. I know Purdue is good. Purdue will most likely win this game. I hope not. I'm rooting for St. Peter's. But I think St. Peter's covers the 12 and Purdue wins.
You're taking St. Peter's plus 12.5. Okay. Wow. Once again, Big Ree, we're on the same page here. Look, St. Peter's, they upset Kentucky, which is a legit team. I thought they were going to make a run and be in the Final Four. Like, I legitimately thought that these guys were stacked. And St. Peter's beat them. And then they had a favorable matchup against Murray State in the round of 32. That's probably the best matchup they could get. But they played well. Like they were up, then they got tested, and they squeaked it out and they won, right? And so look, they got some moxie.
Yeah.
That team has got some swag, and look, Purdue's got some bigs. So they're going to cause some trouble for the shorter St. Peter's, but 12.5 is a lot in a game like this where they got a lot of energy for St. Peter's. And look, can they pull off the upset? Very possible. I mean, this could be the Cinderella team here, but I think there's 4 double-digit teams that made the Sweet 16. But look, I agree with you. I like St. Peter's to cover, right? I'll make it clear I'm rooting for them. I like the Cinderellas, and I want them to make the Elite 8, but I think they can cover the 12.5. That's a lot for a questionable Purdue team. So I'm taking St. Peter's as well, plus 12.5. Game 6, we got number 4 Providence versus number 1 Kansas. Kansas, a 7.5-point favorite. The total 141.5. What do you think, Big Ree?
Providence and Kansas, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be a solid one, too. I mean, I haven't been too impressed with Providence. They have been getting their wins. But I think overall, Kansas is the better team here. I think they're going to win big. I think they're going to win by double digits. And I think they get blown out, just blown off the water.
Okay, so you're taking Kansas minus 7.5. You think they win big?
Yeah, double digits.
All right, Big Ree. Look, this is a good one. Providence, they've been playing well. They've been playing really good, actually, and they've impressed me. Kansas not playing great. And like 7.5 here. Look, I'm going to agree with you here, Big Ree. I don't think this is a huge blowout, but I think Kansas covers this 7.5, probably by 12 or 13. And I think Providence will keep it close, and they're going to make this a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the under 141.5 as well. But so they'll keep it a close, low-scoring game, but I think Kansas will pull out. Like Kansas can cover 7.5 in a matter of 3 or 4 minutes.
Exactly right.
And so that's what I think is going to happen. It's going to be, and so I'm going to agree with you again for the 6th game. We're 6 for 6. I'm taking Kansas minus 7.5. Game 7, we got number 8 North Carolina versus number 4 UCLA. UCLA is a 2.5 point favorite. The over/under 141.5. Big Ree, what do you think?
Yeah, this is a really good one as well. I mean, North Carolina has looked good. UCLA looked sloppy their first game. Then after that, they bounced back for St. Mary's. That was a statement game. But I'm biased on this pick. I do have a UCLA future, so I'm going to go with UCLA here, but I wouldn't be surprised if North Carolina covers.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a biased pick. I want to make that clear.
Look, this is going to be a really good game. I mean, UCLA didn't look impressive against Akron. They didn't look impressive at all. They got lucky to get that win. They looked impressive versus St. Mary's, which I expected. I knew that was happening. You know that.
And it all matters on Jaime's health.
Jaquez. If he's going to play or not.
That's big time.
But look, they didn't look impressive against Akron. They did look impressive against St. Mary's. UNC, I mean, look, they've looked really impressive. They played Marquette, then big win versus Baylor, and the number 1 seed. And this is a tricky game, man. It's a really tough game because if North Carolina plays how they want, I think they can win this game.
Yeah.
I think UCLA is the favorite, and they should be 2.5 points. I think they have the experience here. I think North Carolina ends. But the tricky part about it is this 2.5 points, man. I think it's going to be a close game. And as much as I like UCLA to win, I think they squeak it out by 2. And so I'm taking North Carolina plus 2.5. But let me make this clear. I think UCLA barely wins by 2.
As long as they win, I don't care. So I just want them to win.
I think it's going to be a close game, right? Like UCLA, it's going to be a close game, and I think UCLA actually comes back and wins this.
Yeah.
So we're going to disagree here, but not by much. Yeah. You're saying UCLA wins by 3. I say by 2. Yeah. So UCLA can easily cover, but I just think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
All right, game 8. We got Iowa State, number 11. Versus number 10, Miami. Miami, 2.5 point favorite. Over and under 133. Big Ree, what do you think here?
This is going to be a legit game. We have guaranteed a double-digit team going to the Elite Eight. That's guaranteed already.
Yeah, that's guaranteed there.
Miami looked good versus USC. Then they kind of blew it in the second half and got lucky on that final layup where there was a foul, unfortunately.
Yep.
We were watching it, rooting for USC. And then they played really good the next game. I mean, we didn't get to watch it.
But they blew out Auburn.
It's not like they won by luck. They blew them out.
Yep.
But I think I've been more impressed with Iowa State, and I'm going to take Iowa State here.
Okay, so you're rolling with Iowa State. Okay, plus 2.5. I got to agree with you, Big Ree here. Look, Miami, they won against USC, and they almost blew it, but they did end up winning on that questionable foul call, if you ask me. I don't think you can call that. And then they did look impressive against Auburn. Miami has really good guard play. They have really good guard play. And one big thing is very low turnovers their first 2 games.
Yeah.
There's no way they can just keep that trend up. If they can keep up 2-3 turnovers again in this game, they're going to win. Yeah. I'll make that clear. They have under 5 turnovers, they win this game. but I think they bounce back to reality, have 10, 11 turnovers. Iowa State looked good against Wisconsin. That game was never kind of, they were ahead most of the time. They looked good. I think they played was it LSU in the first round? And so, look, they look good. And I'm not buying Miami, to be honest here. It's not about that. I think Miami's not that good, and I like Iowa State. I think it's a better matchup for Iowa State, and I agree. I'm taking Iowa State plus 2.5 here, Big Ree. So that's it for the 8 picks. I'm gonna quickly kind of get into the bracket that I think. I mean, I have Gonzaga advancing, and then I have Texas Tech advancing to the Elite 8. Texas Tech. In that game, I mean, if that's what goes on, I think, what's your thought on that game? So we both have that going.
It's going to be a tough one. I do have Texas Tech going to the Final Four, so, I mean, but Gonzaga looks really good, I mean.
So you want to make a pick there?
I'm going to go with Gonzaga, unfortunately, even though my bracket's already done. Everyone's bracket is done.
Okay, so you're going with Gonzaga. I'm going to take the opposite. I think I'm going to ride Texas Tech as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to ride them. If they make the Elite 8, I'm going to ride them against Gonzaga. And I can see them beating Gonzaga. So I'll take Texas Tech there. Then I think we both have UCLA winning. And then we both have, let's just say Purdue's going to win, right? Like the favorite against St. Pete. Let's say if it was UCLA Purdue, what do you like there in the Elite 8?
I've got UCLA.
I agree. I think if UCLA beats UNC, they're going to beat St. Pete or Purdue, whoever it is.
Yeah, I agree.
So I agree. I like UCLA to make the Final Four again. And then we got, we got Arizona. We both picked Arizona in that game. And then, Villanova, Michigan. We both picked Villanova. So Villanova, Arizona. What's your thoughts?
I gotta go with Arizona. Arizona's much better team overall. They're gonna win. They're gonna win that easily.
Okay, I'm gonna go the opposite there. I like Villanova to beat Arizona. I think Arizona had a great season. They started out like nobody expected them to be this good, and I'm taking Villanova there to advance. And then we got Kansas, to advance versus we both got Iowa State. Kansas, Iowa State.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I mean, I got to give Kansas the slight edge, but Iowa State will definitely give them a run for their money.
Okay, so you think Kansas. If Iowa State does beat Miami, I like Iowa State to beat Kansas.
Yeah, I just can't decide until I know the actual games.
That's fair, but I just want to, we're not putting out an Elite 8 video, so just kind of giving our thoughts if this is what we think is going to happen. I like Iowa State. I think they upset there, and I think the value is there for sure. And so that's that. Anything else you want to throw in, Big Ree?
That's pretty much it. Just make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow us on Instagram. Peace out, guys.